Welcome back to another episode of SmartFoxTV.
In light of the Halloween spirit, I thought I'd share some spooky stories from the internet, specifically from Reddit. Keep in mind that Reddit posts can be by anyone from anywhere, so take from it what you will. In our first story, a Redditor shared that when he was between 5 and 7 years old, he was sleeping between his parents when he suddenly woke up around 4 a.m. He noticed someone at the window looking out at the front yard, and it looked to be a really tall man wearing a brown robe. As the Redditor got up, the tall man turned around to look at him, and the sight horrified him. The man had really pale, super wrinkly white skin, and his face looked like it was melting right down to a pointy chin. The man's mouth and eyes were wide open and reminded him of a scream mask, except it didn't look like a mask. It watched him as it slowly moved away from the window and out of the bedroom. The moment it left, the lights in the bedroom turned on their own, and his parents instantly woke up as though they came to from a nightmare. To this day, the Redditor still remembers how this man looked, but has no explanation for what he believed he saw. Another Redditor shared that his mother had these really unique bells shaped like milkmaids. His mother always wanted them facing a certain way and wasn't happy with the Redditor whenever he moved them, except he didn't. He always assumed it was their pet cat that played with the bells and moved them. One night, the Redditor snuck downstairs to watch TV and looked at the bells to make sure they were facing the center of the room like they normally should. Some hours later, he heard the bells move and thought the cat was moving them again, until he noticed the cat was asleep on his lap and the milkmaids were now all facing the walls. Ever since then, he never dared sneak downstairs to watch TV again. Lastly, we have a Redditor who shared his experience when he was 8 years old. He and his mother had just returned from his grandfather's funeral. He went to his room and slept in his bed, but when he woke up in the middle of the night, he was somehow on the couch for some reason. He looked up and saw his grandpa's ghost. Neither said anything, but the Redditor recalls not feeling scared at all and going back to sleep. Later, when he was about 20 years old, he told his mom about that night, and she asked if it was the day of Grandpa's funeral, because she also saw his ghost that night too. We hope you enjoyed today's spooky stories.
Hello, this is Shane with the latest news. Sony has released new details on the new DualSense controller for the PlayStation 5. Now all we need is the console to come with it. The controller comes with many features such as customizing own buttons, replacing the sticks, adjusting how the triggers react. The release date for the controller will be January 28th and the price will be $200. So let this be the last controller you ever buy. The new season of the NBA is finally here. For opening night, the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics will be the first game of the new season. And later today, the Los Angeles Lakers will be facing the defending champions, Golden State Warriors. Russell Westbrook will most likely be out tonight, so the Lakers will have a better chance to win tonight. Relax guys, I'm joking. Kind of. But the 76ers and Celtics game will be on at 4:30 Pacific time, and the Lakers vs. Warriors will be on at 7 tonight. That is all for the news today. Have a great day.
This is Kim.
Hi, this is Sally.
Hello, this is Tracy.
This is Shane.
And thanks for watching
SmartFox TV.
Stay
Stay foxy.